This is a video for bail lawyers, but before proceeding into the video, do subscribe to our channel for more interesting legal information and also click on the bell icon to be updated about every video we upload on this channel. Now let us look at section 436 of CRPC, which comes under chapter 33. Generally speaking, section 436 deals with bail in bailable cases, and as you can read under subsection 1 of 436, when any person other than a person accused of a non-bailable offence is arrested or detained without warrant by an officer in charge of a police station, or appears or is brought before a court and is prepared at any time while in the custody of such officer or at any stage of the proceeding before such court to give bail, such person shall be released on bail. So as we know, bail in bailable offences is a matter of right, and he could be let out on bail by the police or by a court. Here, as you can see, the word court is used, and it is not said specifically that it is a magistrate court. But typically we have the practice of obtaining bail in bailable offences only before the magistrate. But one can say that bail in bailable offences can also be obtained before the sessions or the High Court, since even section 439 does not say that 439 is only applicable in case of non-bailable offences. So when you read 436 along with 439, it is clear that even for a bailable offence, the sessions or the High Court can be approached. So coming back to the main part of this particular video, where can you apply to cancel a bail that has been granted in a bailable offence? As you can see under section 436, there is no specific provision, there is no specific subsection that has been given in respect of cancellation of bail. This was noticed by the Supreme Court in the case of Rasiklal vs Kishore. The same was reported in 2009 for SCC 446. Alternate citation is 2009 3 SCJ 239. In this case, the Supreme Court observed in paragraph 7 that there is no express provision in the code prohibiting the court from rearresting an accused released on bail under section 436 of the code. However, the settled judicial trend is that the High Court can cancel the bail bond while exercising inherent powers under section 482 of the code. According to this court, a person accused of a bailable offence is entitled to be released on bail pending his trial, but he forfeits his right to be released on bail if his conduct subsequent to his release is found to be prejudicial to a fair trial. And this forfeiture can be made effective by invoking the inherent powers of the High Court under section 482 of the code. For this, the Hon'ble Supreme Court referred to two earlier decisions of the Supreme Court in Talab Haji Hussain vs Madhukar Purushothaman Bondkar, which was reported in 1958 SCR 1226, reiterated by a constitution bench, that is a 5 judges bench, in the case of Ratilal Banji Mitani vs Assistant Collector of Customs, which was reported in 1967 3 SCR 926. But there is also another very interesting case from the Orissa High Court that you must be knowing. The cause title of this case is Chinmaya Sahu vs State of Orissa. The case number is criminal MC number 2452 of 2023. Here in this case, it was specifically observed that section 436 of CRPC itself does not contain any provision for cancellation of bail. But it took note of subsection 2 of section 439 of CRPC, and it said that it appears to be the only provision conferring such power, but only on the High Court or Court of Session, because subsection 2 of section 439 reads, a High Court or Court of Session may direct that any person who has been released on bail under this chapter be arrested and commit him to custody. That is, the use of the words under this chapter makes it evident that it is wide enough to include bail granted under 436 also. So the same was observed in para 10 of this judgment of the Orissa High Court, where it was said that the words under this chapter occurring in subsection 2 are highly significant, inasmuch as section 436 of CRPC also is included under chapter 33. Therefore, bail granted under section 436 of CRPC can only be cancelled by invoking the power under subsection 2 of 439 CRPC. So when you look at the case from the Supreme Court, which is the Rasiklal case, and also this judgment from the Orissa High Court, it is clear that you can approach the sessions or the High Court. If you are approaching the sessions, it is only under 439(2), Whereas if you are approaching the High Court, it could be under section 482 invoking the inherent powers of the High Court, or it could be under section 439 subsection 2 using the regular power of the High Court to cancel any bail granted under chapter 33. Now, before completing this video, let us also look at the grounds on which bail and bailable offences can be cancelled. This was also discussed in the Rasiklal case, where it was said that bail granted to an accused with reference to bailable offence can be cancelled only if the accused misuses his liberty by indulging in similar criminal activity, interferes with the course of investigation, attempts to tamper with evidence of witnesses, threatens witnesses, or indulges in similar activities which would hamper smooth investigation, attempts to flee to another country, attempts to make himself scarce by going underground or becoming unavailable to the investigating agency, attempts to place himself beyond the reach of his surety, etc. So it has also been said that these grounds are illustrative and they are not exhaustive. So it means that they are only examples and there can be more number of similar grounds. Basically, these are general grounds for cancellation of bail, whether it is for a bailable offence or a non-bailable offence. I hope this information was useful to you, and if you are a bail advocate and if you know anybody who practices in bail matters, do share this information with them, because I think all these nuances when we read these provisions are very interesting, and it is fun to share what we learn and read in these judgments. And if you're looking for more of these interesting interpretations and case studies, do subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon. Thank you. Until next time.